So I did get a pilot, and I went to that network test read, and the casting directors came early, and I was there early because I'm an immigrant and I'm always on time, and because you have to be, and so the casting directors came in who I know and I love so much. I love all of them, and they're like, "Hey, Azita, oh my gosh, thank you." I sent them flowers, and they were like, "Are you ethnic?" And I was like, "Huh?" They were like, "Well, we know you're ethnic, but like, are you ethnic? Like, what's your ethnicity?" Yeah, I told them that I was from Afghanistan as part of the South Asian Coalition, so they could check the Asian box. But they told me that my visual profile was Middle Eastern, and Middle Eastern was Caucasian. So while there had been an increase in diversity and inclusion conversations and conversations on representation, the Middle Eastern North African community completely disappeared. So what was happening was we couldn't get hired for those normal roles that we were going out for. They couldn't hire us because the studios and networks were being held accountable, and we just slipped through the cracks. So you see this increase in all of these terrorist roles and a decrease in actual hero representation. So that day I began to call SAG-AFTRA. I grew up in D.C. I'm a political asylum seeker. My mother brought everyone out of refugee camps in the 80s, barely speaking English. And so I felt like I knew how to do this. And I started having conversations with SAG-AFTRA. We were able to add a new casting category in the diversity casting data report in the SAG-AFTRA producers contract in 2017. That's the first time a new category has been added in 37 years. So basically what that means is now we have status. And we have status as a community, which means now our voice can be recognized. Now there's no hurdle. Obviously, you have to do your work as an actor and a performer and be good enough to get the job. We can unify our voices, and we can begin to educate our community that we're here, we have recognized status, and we can begin to tell them how we've been marginalized and how we're actually not going to stand up for that. And hopefully we can inspire content creators and storytellers and our friends that are writers and our friends that are casting directors to hear our stories out and to write better portrayals and to give us better opportunities and to create more fair and balanced representation for our community.